welcome back to another episode. After continuously looking over the footage on my hard drive from our trip to Percy Island a couple of months ago up in Queensland, I decided it was time to make a video of the big mud crabs that we got our hands on. Although we didn't get footage of us actually putting the traps out the day before, what footage we do have is when Brae and I were down on the beach enjoying some beers, flying his drone around on sunset, and Mark and my dad Neil went out to check the traps and they brought back to the beach two of the biggest mud crabs I've seen in my entire life. They were huge. I'm about to roll some footage of that epic moment in a second. Before I do roll that footage, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been watching our videos. Whether you're new to the channel or you've been watching them right from the start, we appreciate all the feedback we've been getting, and the fact we were able to reach the 1,000 subscriber mark is absolutely amazing. We're both very, very stoked with that. We can't wait to continue putting out content for you guys to enjoy as well. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. Now I'm going to roll on some of this footage from that afternoon. We hope that you guys enjoy this footage as much as we enjoyed those moments.
All right, so I've just given Brae the hot tip that I reckon it's going to be a pretty nice sunset, so I've told him to stick his drone up there in the sky. Oh, I haven't left him completely hanging. I am bringing a surprise for him. So I found him just sitting here in this swing, flying his drone, and that was a flyaway, boys. Three.
One had to go back. Have a look at the size of one of these. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Boys have just come back from collecting the mud crab traps after the second day, and they've come back with two big bucks. The size of these mud crabs. Massive. This one's a big dog. Big dog. How's that thing?
We were very happy.
Ah, yeah.
We got another one.
Oh, look at this thing.
This way. I'll turn it up so the hole's at the bottom. Yeah, got it. So give him a wash in the water. Very strong.
That's how big. That's how big his hand is. Hang on, I'm just gonna come back here. Brae's got one big buck here. Big buck. Mark. Another one. How good's that? Brothin. Apparently you guys got three, but one was a Jenny.
Yeah, it was. It was
Wait, you watch it. Oh, oh, he's so close.
He almost got you.
How stoked are you, Mark?
Pretty stoked, mate.
Out of 10, out of 10.
Oh, 11, mate. 11. Bit of a late night crab.
Two big bucks coming in late, Arvo. Beautiful sunset. What a day. This is what it's about. This is... Go! Nilo.
Oh, the transfer.
This is our thumbnail. Nilo.
They got some power in them, haven't they?
Push it out.
I can't. Hang on. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Get some
Oh, the old Clipper gang, eh? Funny fellas.
So as you can see from that footage, there was a lot of yooing and yahooing, but we were absolutely beside ourselves. It was one of the best afternoons of our whole trip. It was picture card perfect. The sunset was amazing. Two huge mud crabs, which we've been looking for the whole trip. We couldn't really have asked for anything more than that. So what we did was we took the crabs back up to the tree house, decided we would cook them the next night for dinner. The next morning we woke up really early, packed our catamaran full of all our gear, so there was nothing left at the tree house, and then we sailed from Middle Percy Island to South Percy Island, which took about 2.5 to 3 hours. We moored up pretty early in the afternoon out of the wind and the swell, and were able to get in for a quick dive where Dad was able to land probably one of the biggest coral trout of the whole trip, and I was able to get my first ever painted cray. So I'm gonna roll on some of that footage for you guys now, so I hope you enjoy that. This is my first painted cray actually, so I was really stoked on this. I saw one earlier in the trip, wasn't able to get him, and then was able to land this fella today, so really chuffed on that. Dad got a nice coral trout, probably one of the biggest coral trout of the trip so far. It's got a bit of weight to it, we reckon maybe 3.5 kilos. Yeah, so those two together. We've got some mud crabs that we're about to chuck on with this lobster. Wind's blowing, weather ain't that great, but dinner gonna be very nice. This is probably hot enough now. Just gonna sit down, face down like that. Boost that heat up a bit. We're just using this as an entree before we have our mud crabs that we caught the other day. Just gonna be pan-fried lobster on wraps with some avocado, lobster, 2-piece sauce on a wrap with a bit of wombox so I don't have any lettuce left. Yeah, it smells nice. Don't do that. When you got barnacle cuts all over your fingers. Oh, it's stinging. That's my one. Always. One. Very good, very good. Marky, what do you reckon?
Doesn't get any better than this.
Cheers to
all things ocean.
I didn't even make him say that.
Sail to spear, you heard it here first. So I'm feeling a little bit lost. They're all concentrating on filming each other. I've stolen this from Lachie without his knowledge, and I'm going to just do what is natural. Look, there you go. Put them in there, like that. This is going to be Perfect complement for the mud crab.
And we're going to do a cook up of the mud crab. So we got a couple of pearlers the other day, and we're just going to get those out. Lockie's going to give me a hand.
Oh! Oh yeah, yeah. So that's the size of the mud crab that we had. Big Bertha. Or having, I should say.
So we're just going to put him into some salt water, and the reason why we use salt water is so it doesn't strip out all the flavours. If you use fresh water, it strips the flavours out.
Too big for the pot.
Water's hot.
Alrighty, so we're just going to let that boil for a while, and we'll come back soon.
Awesome.
And hopefully you guys can utilise this recipe that we're going to do today back at home. Alright, so this is just something I've sort of chucked together. I normally do this with prawns. It's garlic cream prawns. I'm going to introduce the crab instead of the prawns.
Not a bad substitute, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
That's done.
So we're going to make the sauce up now. So these are our ingredients here. A couple tablespoons of butter. Tablespoon of crushed garlic. So we're just going to let that simmer away. Now a tablespoon of plain flour. Just want to mix that in. So normally I just use fresh cream, but we don't have any cream on the boat because we've been out at sea for a couple of weeks. So we're just going to use some coconut cream. And I've got some chicken stock in there as well. There should be 1 cup of chicken stock. Just going to slowly introduce that into the mix. Alright, so we just want half a cup of cream. Now for the secret ingredient, mustard powder.
Ooh.
Parsley flakes. So we're just going to let that simmer for around 5 minutes, and then we're going to take it off the heat. By that time the crabs should be ready to pull off, and then we'll extract the meat out of the crabs, put the sauce over the top of the meat. Alrighty, so the crabs are done. We're going to take off our steamer, and Lockie's going to get them out of the hot water and put them in some ice cold salt water. Big fella.
I might need some bigger tongs, mate.
Might need a smaller crab.
Hello.
So we're just going to give those a couple of minutes to cool down, and we're just going to use these plastic bags. That way it stops us from being covered in crab juice and get the meat out of them. So I just want to show you guys about how to get into the carapace, or the shell of the mud crab. So on the bottom is this flat. We're just going to roll that back, plumb in there, and his shell should come away. Oh, not into the bowl. Anyway, so a lot of people actually don't eat this part of the crab, but it's actually probably some of the nicest part of the crab. So get your thumbs in there like that. Crack that open, and inside this part here, underneath all this filters is compartments of meat, and this meat inside here is some of the tastiest mud crab meat you'll ever get. So just want to get your thumbs in there and break it apart and have a look at that. That's what you want.
It's not a Corona, but it's where you'd rather be.
Pretty good. Anyway, we'll get back into it, and we'll see you soon. So the mud crab extraction has done quite well. Look at that, that's 2 crabs. That's a huge amount of meat.
What do you reckon, 500 grams of meat there? 500?
At least. Alrighty, so we're going to put a bit of that into these bowls. You want to do that for us, Loggy?
Yep. First one there? Or I'll just go straight.
Alright, next of all, so we've got the crab in the bowls. We're going to put in our garlic cream coconut sauce. A little bit left over, we'll have that bit later. It's not too bad, it's really good.
Cheers to this, Mark. All 4 for me. Nah, that's awesome. Cheers, Marky. Legend.
No worries.
He's done a good job, guys. This is awesome. If you ever get the chance and you get yourself a mud crab down the mangroves, make sure you give this a whirl because, yeah, you won't be disappointed. Absolutely delicious. Really, really good.
This has been awesome. Here with All Things Ocean helping us out on this trip.
We would never have thought of this meal today, guys. So cheers, Marky, for helping us out with that one. Alright, cheers for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the footage. If you are new to our channel, please consider subscribing. If you did like the video, chuck a thumbs up, leave a comment. We love hearing from you. Jump across to our Instagram, which is allthingsocean_ATO. We post every day. There's some really interesting stuff on there, and if you guys have any questions or queries, you can also hit us up through there. Catch you guys next time.